How's it going? This is Jeff Davis with the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. It's March 18th. It's about 10:40 in the morning. Today we're looking at the wet slab avalanche problem. So we're going to do some nerding out here and go ahead and put a little bit of red jello mix on the top of the snowpack to watch the way the colors move through the pack and see if it pools on any layers. So we're going to put this down now. We're going to come back in a few hours and see how she goes. Our test slope, the time is now 2:20, and so it's been just about 2 hours and 45 minutes since we've put down the jello mix. As you can see, the first thing we notice is that the red dye has moved downhill, and it's definitely lost a little color here on the surface. Boot penetration hasn't changed all that much, which is a little bit interesting, but now we're gonna go ahead and dig down and see how far it's gone. Well, we didn't have to dig down too deep because our meltwater is not going very far in the snowpack this far on this slope. This is a east-facing slope. It's above tree line. The wind is picked up since this morning, so maybe that's keeping it cool. But this does do a good job of showing us how water does move through the snowpack and how it does hit individual weak layers and pool on these weak layers. The big thing when we're thinking about wet slab avalanches is watching where that water is flowing through and watching which layers that it's pooling on. So there's obviously 3 layers here where there is some sort of change in the snow. Let it be density, let it be grain size, let it be grain type, where the water is pooling, and we're seeing this. You're seeing these red lines. If this was deeper in the snowpack and we had more water going to it, this would be really getting our spikes up on the wet slab avalanche activity. So as you're out there in the field this weekend, dig down, look to see for free water, and then look to see which layers it's pooling on. And if you find dry snow or buried persistent weak layers that the water is pooling on, that's definitely a suspect slope and slopes we need to avoid.